Thanks Thanksgiving, who literally edge and dog so we. Hey! Yo! Hey! I have not uploaded in 2 months. I'm on my game. I know, I'm great. I have 2 story times. So the first story time that I have is last year, I think it was Mother's Day. Yeah, that sounds right. We went to my grandma's house to celebrate, and my brother drove separate. So we were there having a good old time, riding out, and our aunt came and was like, yo, Matt, can you move your car? And I like looked at him and I was like, yo, can I do it? Let me do it. The 14-year-old, because I didn't have a permit, I didn't know what driving was. I didn't know the difference between the gas and the brake. So my mom was like, no, you can't do it. You don't know how to do it. And probably should have listened to my mom. So we get outside, I get in the driver's seat, I adjust the seat so I can reach the pedals, because, yeah. And so he was like, okay, what you have to do is you have to like turn it, and you gotta turn it the other way, and you gotta turn, you gotta go these turning things. And so I didn't know that once you take your foot off the brake, the car starts to move like really slowly. So I was just like, yo, I'm just gonna press the gas real quick. And I ended up hitting his side view mirror on the side of my grandma's house. And I shattered the glass. It's a good old time. So the car was like stuck to where the mirror, if you moved, it would like make a cracking noise. I don't know, so my brother had to like whip out of there real quick, and like, I don't know, it was just bad. And the second story time is probably one that almost everyone knows, but back in, I wanna say March? I wanna say it was March, but I don't remember. Me and my friend Alyssa were gonna go to a show choir competition in a town called Watsika, which is like 40 minutes-ish away from us. So she was like, hey, I'll pick you up at 5 and we'll go get Dunkin' and we'll drive to Watsika, you know, it'll be a good old time. So it's about 4:45, 4:50-ish, and I get a text saying, hey, you ready? And I was like, yeah, fam, let's go. And we were gonna film a carpool karaoke. It's gonna be a good old time, we're gonna just bop out to some jams. And yeah, so we get to Dunkin', we order a coffee, and we take off. Now, the way that her GPS was telling her to take was, take this road, take this road, take this road. So every time there was an exit opportunity, she should have gotten off there. But she was like, I'm just gonna take the way that I know. So she closed her GPS and we were just going free for all. And we were bopping to Boyfriend by Justin Bieber. And then we get to the stoplight, and the car in front of us was riding his brakes for a while, so we were like, okay, what the fuck's this guy doing? So we were like, and for some reason, she was like really close to him. There was, I mean, not like super close where she was like tailgating, but like close enough where you could barely see the back tires of the car. So we were just kind of like straight flexing, we were looking at stuff like that, and I was setting up for a carpool karaoke. I put my hand out to press record. She rear-ended the guy in front of us. The airbags went off. Both of us were hit in the face with the airbags. Yeah, and so I had a bruise across, I had 2 bruises like this from here to here across my chest, and then I had one from hip to hip from the seatbelt. So y'all know that shit works. And so then the airbag went off. I luckily was sitting close enough to the airbag that if it would have hit me head on, I would have like broken my nose, could have snapped my neck, I could have died basically. But I got lucky enough where I turned my head to look at Alyssa like this, so I was looking this way, and I was like leaning forward, and the airbag hit me in this general location. So I had burned up on my face, I had some burning down here. It wasn't like major burning. Neither of us had to go to the hospital, but I had a minor concussion, and I think Alyssa did too. I'm not 100% positive. I'll put a picture here of what the car looked like after the accident, because it was a good time. And my North Face, I don't know where it's at, but it still smells like coffee. It's still sticky, and I've washed it multiple times, so love being reminded of the accident. So we ended up not going to the show choir competition, and the next day we had a competition for us, so we were performing, and we were performing our prelims performance, which is like the first performance, and then you can get like put into you can get picked for finals where you perform again, which is where you get placed for first, second, third, or fourth. So we were doing our prelims performance, which is right before, we were just like hanging out and stuff like that. I felt fine, I took some medicine, and we were performing. We're standing up there for a long time for the shout outs. Yeah, anyways, so we get performing. We were standing there for shout outs for a good 5-10 minutes-ish. And so then we start performing, and we went through the entire show. We got off stage to do our costume change, and I was like, kind of like, oh dang, I feel really dizzy. And I looked at one of the girls who's in show choir with us. I looked at her, she was like, you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine, I'll be fine. And I was just standing there, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, because I felt really dizzy and stuff. So then I get back on stage, and we do levels. We get to a closer, and we do this one part where we all like kind of clump together, and I played it off hella smooth, but what happened was we were like walking out, so I was like, ooh, I'm gonna walk this way, and I walked off stage. I ran to our crew and was like, I need a garbage can, I'm about to throw up in this bitch. And so there was a ramp that I had to run off of, so I almost broke my leg running off the ramp. So I got off stage, and I was standing in front of a garbage can about to throw up, and then Alyssa comes off stage after the performance, and she's like, you about to throw up? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, bitch, let me the fuck do. So we both were just kind of like, yo. And then I didn't tell my show choir director, because, you know, like, so that happened. And then a week, like the week after, well, okay, that Saturday night, Saturday into Sunday, because we got home around 1:30ish in the morning. So I get home, and I'm like laying in my parents' room with a heating pad on my shoulder because it really hurt for some reason. And then I start crying really badly because of how bad my shoulder hurt. I had to take some codeine pills, which I had from when I had my wisdom teeth removed. Yeah, so I had to take those. I was in a lot of pain, so Sunday I really didn't do anything. And then I go to school on Monday, and it was a B day, so I had English first hour. And no, I didn't go to school Monday. It was an A day. I didn't go. You fucking good? Look at Cooper. Look at little Coop. He's so cute. So I didn't go to school Monday. I went to school Tuesday, and I got there first hour. And we have Promethean boards. I don't know if anyone knows, but we have Promethean boards, and I was looking to do like whatever was the assignment was, and I almost threw up like 3 times in that class because I was like, I can't focus on this. So I was like, I'm gonna go to the office, and I walked into the office. My friend Kirsten's mom was in there. She was like, you don't look so good. I was like, because I'm staring at a Promethean board and I have a concussion. So I went home Tuesday, didn't go to school Wednesday. I had to go to school on Thursday because it was like right before spring break, and I didn't want to have like all this homework to do. So I got home, I got all this stuff on Thursday. I kind of felt a little better, but like not the best. So I went to the doctor on Friday, a week later, a week after the accident, and she was like, oh yeah, you had a minor concussion the entire time. And she was like, you probably should have gone to the hospital. My parents did not take me to the hospital. My mom specifically said, if you don't feel good on Monday, we will take you to the hospital. I missed school on Monday. You could have taken me to the hospital. Anyways, I didn't go to the hospital. So then she was like, well, yeah, you should be fine. You should be fine. Just don't do a lot of like activities for a while. And so I had spring break, and I didn't do anything. So then the week after spring break, I had tech week for gala for show choir. So I was like, I was a little out of it because I missed the rehearsals. Oh no, I went to Florida for spring break. So I missed a lot of rehearsals for that. I missed Tuesday. Yeah, I missed Tuesday's rehearsal, and we learned like all the dances. So I was like, great, woo! Yeah, so that was my story time. That's the end of the video. If you like it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below your craziest car experiences, because that's some crazy ones. And then be sure to comment any other video requests you have. Be sure to follow all my social media links. They'll be somewhere on this screen. Be sure to subscribe. You can click right down here, down there. I think that's where it's at. Sure, if it's not there, you can click on my face. Be sure to watch my past videos and get hyped for the new videos that'll be coming soon. Yeah, and I will see you guys. Also, update, I'm changing my upload days probably to Friday, so it gives me more of the week to do. I will see all you people next Friday.